Hi, my name is Joel Perrenoud, and I'm the Chief Product and Digital Officer at PADI Worldwide. So PADI Travel is the leading online platform or online booking agency specifically designed and specifically targeted at scuba diving enthusiasts or people who want to learn to scuba dive. This is quite an exceptional long-term story. We actually started our collaboration close to 10 years ago when Django Stars was still a pretty small company. And from the start, what appealed to me in terms of Django Stars as a partner was really the flexibility that they offered. There was the moment when I was just an individual entrepreneur. They were willing to accommodate, I would say, me coming in with concepts, ideas, sketches, and working on this basis, rather than actually having to come in with a fully scoped project description and saying, if we don't have this, we can't start the work. And this actual flexibility has remained over the years. And as any company, we go through various phases of, I would say, normality in terms of speed of development, and then we get closer to a big launch of a new feature, a new product, and suddenly things get very hectic. All of our team within Django Stars has been very, very good at actually going the extra mile when required versus working as usual when things were in the normal phase. So this flexibility, this willingness to go beyond just the 9 to 5 when required was great. And once again, as a startup, you go through various phases with funding, etc. that influence, I would say, both the size of the team. And Django Stars has been great to help us scale up. Actually, also unfortunately scale down sometimes when we needed to, as well as being very flexible in terms of being patient with us when we needed a bit more time, let's say, to pay a bill or two as a startup. As a partner, I think the definition of partner is really trying to make it work for both parties, and Django Stars has been demonstrating this over the last 10 years, and this hasn't really changed. What has changed is, now that we are no longer a startup, now that we are actually part of PADI Worldwide, so the processes have got more professional, our use of tools has got more intensive and more professional. But apart from that, I think the nature of our relationship has remained, really, really good. And I think a great testament to this is the fact that we've got some team members, that have been together with us on the team for more than 7 years now. The technical expertise is, of course, at the forefront. You want to have really good software developers. You want people who are able to implement cutting-edge technologies that are willing to evolve over time. We've got some engineers here who are interested in learning, willing to experiment, trying new technologies, and that was always very important for us, since in the end, we need to remain competitive in the market. The technical expertise, of course, but as I said, also I would say this business approach, the fact that we are partners, and having engineers that not only execute, but also think, with us. So when we come up with a proposal and saying, this is what we're trying to solve, this is what we think we should do, having, engineers come back and say, well, have you thought of this? There's maybe a better alternative approach. And this is extremely, extremely valuable. And this is what we're finding as well with our team at Django Stars. Yes, we can definitely recommend Django Stars to any company who's looking for a solid partner. I think, with Django Stars, what we found, a company that's, has the right attitudes, the right hearts, because of its sort of medium size, still very uncomplicated, still has the professionalism that comes with a company of a certain, I would say, maturity, which it certainly has by now. But it doesn't come with the bureaucracy and the rigidity that a very, very large outsourcing partner might have. So I think this is really a nice sweet spot with some good people, nice people, very qualified engineers, willing to work with you as a client to actually find solutions, whether it's on the staffing side, whether it's actually on the technical side. So overall, I can only give Django Stars a 5-star rating and say, you can't go wrong, if you work with Django Stars.